JT on the track.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga.
Better watch how you step in. Yeah. For top of my niggas.
I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me.
For top of my niggas, it'll be an honor.
You know what I'm saying?
Under commanding general, your honor. Top of my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a
Are all Asians legal?
Right. So another question. So what's happening with the ICE agents? Is this happening to the Filipinos as well? So as far as when the ICE agents go into the Hispanic communities, are they going into the Asian communities as well?
Well, some Asians are being deported, but not as worse as the Latino communities. I think right now, the Latino community has been targeted by this administration, you know. I mean, not much of Asians. I am Asian myself, so but I noticed that most of them are Latino, yeah, you know. So
Why do you think they are targeting the Hispanics and Latinos?
well, that is the thing. Number one, you know, most of the Asians, when it comes to like household income, you know, the Latinos are much more, most of them come from underprivileged community, you know. Are all Asians legal?
Right. So another question.
Hispanics are that nation that's not desired in Zephaniah 2:1. Therefore, we are the Jews in the Bible, and we see it every day. 90% of Hispanics are being targeted by ICE. We are not the only so-called immigrants in America, and yet we are treated as if we are the only so-called immigrants here in America. That's because we are that nation that's not desired. Hispanics are that nation that's not desired in Zephaniah.
Después de que todo lo que dijo él, que México manda aquí abusadores y criminales ¿verdad? Que no mandan sus más mejores, mandan sus peores.
Eso, sí.
¿Usted qué cree de eso? Es mal, es horrible, ¿verdad? Lo que
Es horrible, sí, porque todos venimos desde abajo, queremos salir adelante.
Sí.
Y queremos toda la gente que sale toda adelante.
Después de que todo lo que dijo él, que México manda aquí.
Our old age
The way Hispanics are treated in America, is it similar to the way Jewish people were treated in Germany?
Definitely. You know, there's like mothers who's been dragged down, their faces on the ground in front of their children. So what do you think about that?
Absolutely.
The way Hispanics are
So based on America treating Hispanics horrible, do you think America's treating Hispanics the same way Hitler treated the Jews?
Well, you know, I was not alive when that happened, but based on the history, that's how it started. You know, chasing some ethnicity, chasing the Jewish especially, and then, you know, first they will try to get him out, get intimidated, put him in jail, then they start killing. And I'm afraid that's what's going to happen here. I kind of have a feeling that's coming up next. If we don't stop this right now, I think that's actually where we're going. That's how I feel.
Okay. So
Nosotros somos escuela israelita, conocimiento plato, sal.
Power of manifest destiny. You can already understood as an destruction.
Tú eres un hombre hispano, negro, indio nativo. Tu lugar es aquí con nosotros. Nosotros somos tu verdadera familia. Deja de seguir la costumbre de nuestros opresores y toda otra maldita nación. Tú eres Israel. Nosotros somos la escuela israelita de conocimiento práctico universal. Órale.
Orale, can y'all hear me? Oh man, this is someone that messed up this whole thing. Shalom, Lord Christ. Like, sir, let me just add this real quick, brother. Whoever reset this up, man, this layout's horrible. Let me see. How's that?
No, that's suave.
That's
suave.
All right, we'll put this one right now. Hey, Shalom, Israel, what's going down? That's why we're here. Another we're here tonight. You know, you are tuning into the Inconvenient Truth, and of course, I'm right here with Mighty Priest and Officer 5000, Officer Lahab.
Shalom, just forget them. I'm gonna grab my charger real quick.
Go ahead, sir. Shalom, and I myself am Priest and Officer 1000 Malakma, reporting to you live from Southern California, Sur Califas. You know, of course, we've been had a few events that have gone down these past couple weeks, so we kind of been tied up, but we're happy to be here live with y'all tonight, man. And of course, we're gonna talk about some things, what's been happening lately, with ICE and the raids in Chicago. Chicago's a whole war zone right now, right? Chicago, Portland, LA, and it's crazy, right? Because every day, man, I mean, I am not exaggerating. I am not lying. Every day, it's someone new getting raided by ICE. Orale, we got also Priest and Officer
Shalom, carnal, Lord of Christ.
Orale, carnal. So, like, do you got a speaker in the background?
Sir, I'm using the speaker on my laptop.
Okay, Khan.
Is it sound an echo?
Yeah, I hear myself. Órale. We got right here, Mighty Priest Officer Bakasan Kamada, the Camarada, you know, from Sur Califas right here with me, man. What's going on, carnal?
What's going on, carnal? You know, just joining.
Órale. So, of course, you know, as I was saying, Kamada, it's going down with these ICE raids, man. As you see, I mean, I don't know if y'all heard what happened in the news today. Like, they did an immigration raid in LA, somewhere in South LA, and I believe a marshal got hit. You know, and of course the person that they were arresting also got hit. And of course this oppressor, being the devil, try to spin the narrative as if the person they arrested, right, the quote unquote undocumented immigrant, was the one responsible. You know, so it's crazy to see that how this oppressor will always try to lie and demonize us, man. But yeah, that's what we got so far. Go ahead, Kana.
You know, I heard that, and also I don't know how true it is. I didn't fact check it yet, but I heard that also I think a sister got her back broken from an ICE agent that took her down and put her. I don't know how true that is, but I seen what do you call it on social media, a post for it. I didn't have a chance to click on it. You know what I mean? But I would have to look into it. But that's one thing that these ICE agents are overweight, man, and they're brutal.
Right. Órale. 20%. Of course, for all y'all watching, of course, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. You know, Bubba Kasha, The Inconvenient Truth, 1969 on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, X. You know, subscribe and support this channel so we can continue bringing out this, our side of the story. You understand? The raza side. You know, everything going on with so-called Latinos and Hispanics going on out here in occupied territory, which is called the United States of America. You know, and you got a tyrant in there that hates the raza, that hates Mexicans, right? That's how he won his presidency, who's, basically being the perpetrator of all this. You know, like, I had never seen, I've never seen it get this crazy. Well, probably because, social media wasn't as interactive as it is today, as with, when Obama was president, when, Bush was president. Through the history of the United States, right, it's always had a harsh stance on immigration. And we have always been the face of illegal immigration. We have always been the scapegoat of illegal immigration. Salaki, I'm going to pass the floor to Officer Lahab, sir. Is there anything you wanted to bring out and say real quick?
Oh, no, man. It's Inconvenient Truth, man. We're doing this. Remember, so now we're doing this every Tuesday. Every Tuesday is the Inconvenient Truth, 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And of course, we talking about, everything that's going on in LA as far as the ICE raids. I know something happened today. I think you just mentioned it, Malakma. Today, I think an ICE agent, I think he shot another ICE agent on accident. Is that what you had mentioned?
Yeah, sir. I got the story right here ready.
So we don't get the article. Who's on the bottom though? Who's that right there?
We got Officer Gadal Ahmad in here. Newly raised Officer Gadal Ahmad, right? Well, Salak, yeah. How long has it been? It's been a minute, right, Carnal? But of course, we got Orale.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, right. Hey, good to see you, Carnal. Ya bashir bugata. Ya wana nombre de Yahushua the Beniga.
Hey, Salak, you and Commandant related?
Damn, we are.
Actually, we are. You're right. Damn right.
Y'all are.
Hey, Salakia, man, what they say?
Salakia, how's the sound? And we were getting the echo earlier.
Kind of sounds too wild now, Kana.
And of course, too, Gadal Ahmad, anything going on out there in your area, you could just, you could talk about that too. Anything that's going on, in where you at, San Antonio or what city you in?
Dallas, Texas area.
Órale.
Anything going on in Dallas or Texas in general, just go ahead and feel free to speak on it.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. I learned earlier today. It's
'Cause I know one of the good things, coming from like what Trump is doing, they kind of standing up against like the whole LGBT and all that, and kind of taking some stuff down. You know what I'm saying? But I know there was a church here in Dallas who was fighting against that. So because what they were doing is like they were removing like all the rainbows and all this stuff. Well, this church, decided to paint the rainbow on their front step. Like, I guess they can't tell them none because it's their property. You know what I'm saying? Kind of to continue pushing LGBT here in Dallas. So they were painting the rainbow on their steps and stuff like that. And I mean that's just wicked. You know what I'm saying? That's like a major problem. Amongst our people. Like we just lost. You know what I'm saying? And that's just crazy. It's crazy how they push back, doing simple stuff like that.
Oh, damn right.
Right.
What about the ICE presence? ICE. They have you out there. What's it looking like?
I haven't really been out there. I haven't seen anything. But I know they trying to recruit, man. I've been been offered, actually. It's funny. I've been offered jobs as an ICE agent. You know what I'm saying? They pay
good night.
They paying pretty good and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I won't never take no job like that, man. Hell no.
Damn right, carnal.
Damn right. They're trying to pay you good with that, because I've heard people say the same thing out here in Cali. Like, because you don't necessarily have to be an ICE agent, but you can work in an ICE facility as a cook, and they're paying you top dollar to work as a cook in an ICE facility.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they're cooking. Probably nothing good, but somebody I was working with, he told me, I could have worked inside the ICE detention center as some type of cook.
Right.
They were gonna pay me. They were gonna pay me pretty good, but I didn't feel comfortable doing that.
Right.
With all the shit that's going on, he's like, I didn't want to take that job because it's, I feel a certain type of way. I'm like, damn, bro. Well, at least you're in the right spirit.
And so like, they need it. They need it because another thing I've seen how a lot of people, especially over in Chicago, like they not like the people that work at the restaurants, they're not wanting to serve them. They're not wanting to, sell them food and whatnot, so they gonna need somebody to cook for them, and a lot of people not wanting to do it.
Damn right. Okay. Kind. No sweat. We're gonna touch on these stories real quick. What we got, Malak, man? What's
I got the first one right here.
That Slacky. Did you want to say something, Slacky?
Not sir. We could.
Okay, no sweat. Go ahead, Malak, man.
Sir, I'll share the first story. Give me 1 second. All right, we got it right here.
So, Lucky, real quick.
Go ahead, Carnal.
Lucky, real quick, Carnal. Earlier you said it was going to be every Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, what happened?
Salaki, the Inconvenient Truth.
Sorry, Khan. Go ahead, sir.
It's going to be every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you're at 1 o'clock right now?
Right now, yeah. Right now it's 1 o'clock.
Okay, so we're gonna start it at 10. If you up, you can hop on whenever you feel like hopping on.
Right. I just wanted to make note of it, put it on the calendar so I remember.
Okay.
Con.
All
right, no sweat. Here's the first story, sir.
Southern California, we've been following breaking news after ICE agents opened fire during an arrest in South LA. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano.
And I'm Michael Brownlee. We're also counting down to the NBA tip-off right here on NBC. Want to give you a live look at Crypto.com Arena. The Lakers kick off the season at home tonight against the Warriors. We have live coverage coming up with all the action getting underway here in just about 30 minutes.
But first, let's get to that breaking news out of South LA, where 2 people were hurt after a shooting involving ICE agents.
The man agents arrested was shot. A U.S. Marshal assisting with that operation was injured.
NBC4's Karma Dickerson has been at the scene all morning long. Karma, there's a lot to digest here. If you can walk us through it all, please.
Yes, and at the center of it, a federal agent and a man known for documenting ICE activity on social media are both injured after that immigration action earlier this morning. We're just south of downtown LA on 20th and Maple, and hours later, there's still a pretty major scene here behind us. That is an FBI vehicle that you're taking a look at right there. Because an federal agent was injured, the FBI is investigating how all of this unfolded. The FBI Rapid Evidence Response Team, is currently processing the scene. We want to show you some other video from earlier. This is video of part of the incident showing federal agents surrounding a car and pulling someone outside of that car. This video comes to us from a witness who recorded it from across the street. You later see the person at the center of all of this up against a wall, and officers appear to take off that man's shirt and firefighters arrive. You can hear the man shout as they give him medical attention. According to the Department of Homeland Security, this began as a targeted traffic stop. They say the man at the center of it is in the country illegally and has previously escaped custody. Per DHS, as they tried to pull that man over, they say the illegal alien weaponized his vehicle and began ramming the law enforcement vehicle in an attempt to flee. Fearing for the safety of the public and law enforcement, our officers followed their training and fired defensive shots. The illegal alien was shot in the elbow, and one law enforcement officer was shot in the hand by a ricochet bullet. Both are in the hospital. Now, we have not independently confirmed that account. Outside the hospital, however, we met Isabel Garcia, the girlfriend of the man who was shot today. She says he's Carlos Richard Parias, also known as Richard LA on TikTok. People turned out in support of him at the hospital, and she confirms that he is undocumented and said he was shot in the arm during this incident. Richard LA is known for documenting ICE activity in the community. A friend of his who does similar work says he doesn't know Richard to be violent.
Richard is not a person that take it dangerous or in civil person, for sure. And in the moment, I don't know why he's scared. Richard at the moment look the federal agents, or I don't know why in this situation what happened. A TikToker, a person with digital media going to every situation, is very important. But right now it's very important, but it's dangerous, no?
What we know about Richard is he's a very pacifist man. He's very calm. A lot of the police officers here know him. They know that he's very respectful. In fact, the city of Los Angeles has awarded him for the work that he does in the community. So we find it very odd what's being said about him.
That was an attorney who was working with the family of the man who was shot. He says he has not been able to personally speak with Parias yet. The U.S. Marshal Service confirms it was one of their agents who was injured in all of this. They say they expect him to be okay, and that Marshal status is listed as stable. And there's one other thing we want to show you, Annabelle and Michael, before we go, is where we're located. We mentioned that we're on 20th and Maple, and just across the street is a school. All of this unfolding just before 9 a.m. There were a lot of people out and about, and it did cause a lot of concern in the community. Another thing to address, LAPD. Those are probably the most visible officers people saw out and about today, but LAPD says they were only here to handle things like traffic and crowd control. This was not their operation. Reporting live, I'm Karma Dickerson, NBC4 News.
All right, thanks for...
Now imagine that. Now when we say the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, this is proof that they're the devil, sir. Salak.
I was gonna say, like, I thought, remember the head of Homeland Security, she was saying that the ICE agents were professionals and, you know, they do the job correctly, man. That sounds like a Wild Wild West scene. Like, you know, what the hell happened? So he shot a U.S. Marshal? He shot him on accident? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that happen? Over a guy that's filming on TikTok. They're saying that he was ramming his car, but
he was trying to get away.
It sounds like, but you know, it sounds like he got a reputation of just being like a chill dude. Like, you know, people are defending him, saying that don't sound like him. You know, that doesn't sound like something he would do. So that's what he said. The guy said it sounds kind of strange. You know, but of course, you know, ICE does have the reputation of lying.
Right.
You know, and detaining people who are citizens. Like, they already got a bad reputation as it is. It's been 4 months. And we done heard nothing but bad things about ICE agents. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
But yeah, man. So, and then this cat, he pulls out his gun, shoots, and then shoots a U.S. Marshal on accident. Like, that sounds like they are untrained. Like, they're not trained professionals.
So, like, sir, that I believe that was a case of friendly fire.
There you
is
go.
what happened. When we say what do they say, sir? That this oppressor is very how do I say it to sound politically correct? Unintelligent. And that's how unintelligent they are, that they will shoot themselves in trying to shoot you. Shout out to Sister Tapara. She said it perfectly. Wild animals. You know what I mean? That's exactly what they are.
It sounded like he was scared. Like he see the brother leaving, and he pull out his gun and just starts shooting like crazy, and then shoots his own on accident, or Sluggy, what happened, Sluggy?
No, I will say I don't want. Go ahead. I don't want. I'll say my piece after.
Did I say something wrong?
No. I was just gonna get my input on it. But any other, go ahead. I'm gonna let Kamadan and Kadal Ahmad put their input in.
Yeah, I'll let the brother go first. So like it. Go ahead,
Salakia, man. This the type of stuff. Like we just sit back. You know what I'm saying? I applaud it. We just sit back and eat some popcorn and watch. Because I know. I think in Chicago. I think in Chicago, I think it was the even the police officers were standing like with the people, not allowing them to not allowing ICE to go in there and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like there's like some kind of conflict between the police and the ICE agents, and them kind of going at it. And that's like I'll applaud that all day to see the police shooting ICE and they can just go to war together. You know what I'm saying?
Orale. Go ahead, Kamada.
I was gonna say what Officer Lahab was saying, that these agents are untrained, and it seems like they just pick these agents up, off. I don't know if you could recall, but back when this first started, there was like Craigslist posts saying that they were recruiting, people, and then I forgot. I think the generals were saying too that they're just recruiting people, and it seems like they didn't even get the proper training to handle situations, when they arise. They're not only are they putting they're basically putting everybody in danger when they present themselves in any situation.
It's funny you say that. Like, not only are we the ones in danger, but their own people are in danger too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you put in your own ICE, like they're putting themselves in danger because you giving the wrong person the gun.
Right.
Right.
This guy's scared, he's paranoid, and he don't even know where he's aiming the gun at. So it's kind of like, it sounds untrained, from what we're hearing.
What we're seeing is the downfall of the Edomites, man. We're seeing the downfall. It's like a while back, they were showing the difference between the military of Korea and how organized and
right.
Then they showed the military of Trump, and it just looked like trash. You know what I'm saying? And,
right.
and that goes hand in hand with how trash, you know what I'm saying, the policing is, and how trash, it is the ICE. They can't even, get trained people. It's the downfall of this kingdom, man, and that's what I applaud.
Damn right.
Damn right, Governor. If I could, right, what I was gonna say, right, is it a coincidence? Now, I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist here, right? But is it a coincidence that this carnal is a well-known TikToker who, documents them while they, do these raids on people and racial, exposes them for the evil that they do, and then all of a sudden they just happen to have to stop him on an immigration raid, and they just claim he's trying to drive away, trying to use the vehicle against them, which we know really, if you want to, from what the character that the news was showing right about him and who he is, he was trying to get away from them. He was, more than likely, he was not trying to use the vehicle to try and ram into them, but trying to escape and get away because he didn't want to get kidnapped. And of course, them knowing him probably, have some kind of ill intention, or how do I say it? Some kind of resentment towards this brother. So of course, they were just more than happy to pull the trigger on him. You know, this oppressor, well, from what we know or what we learned here in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohanan, right, is that this oppressor is always constantly looking for an excuse to unalive you. They're always looking for a reason to want to open fire. And of course, they see, ICE most absolutely sees these people that are out there documenting them and exposing them as their enemy. And I'm pretty sure that they are more than happy to get rid of them if they can. You understand? So that's what I'm getting from this, is that obviously this brother was targeted not because of his immigration status, but because of what he does, you know, and looking out for the raza and trying to, you know, expose these people for the unjust things that they do. You understand? So that's my take on it.
Another thing too, Malama, is that, like, of course, like these ICE agents, like, they're not even telling you they're ICE agents. These are just people,
right?
Like hopping out of a car, like literally, like, you know, Tahoe or whatever SUV pulls up, and they hop out the car with a mask on,
right?
And then they're trying to take you. They're telling you
Right.
they're ICE agents, whatever, but like there's no proof of it. They ain't gonna
Right,
show
sir.
you their identification or warrant, whatever. They're just telling you we're taking you. So of
Right.
course someone's gonna be like, "What the fuck? I'm out of here." You know, I don't know who you are. You know,
Right.
that's the reaction you get from people, because you literally don't know who this person is.
Right,
Someone in a
sir.
mask grabbing you, throwing you in the car, and taking you. You know, we already heard some stories that people are getting kidnapped and they're not going to the ICE facilities. They're not going to the ICE detention centers, and they're disappearing. So, like, you know, what do you expect? How do you expect people to react?
So, like I said, if I could, what you're talking about is heavy. I also saw a video on recently where it was a sister and it was the ICE agent vehicle, like an SUV or, you know, bounty hunter, whatever, vehicle that had it caused an accident, like a real bad one, and they're in these vehicles and they have license plates that don't pertain to the vehicle.
Right.
They crashed a major accident. I think it's like a head-on accident or like a T-bone accident, but they fled, and you don't even know who they are. You know,
Right.
they're masked up. You know, who knows where they got that vehicle? We don't even know if it's a vehicle of any of the brothers and sisters who they just snatched up, and you know they just impound these vehicles,
Right.
and you know, using them to, you know, go and raid schools wherever you find Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what you were saying is like, you know, when are we gonna find out like who they are?
Right. So like, if I could real quick, I just wanted to shout out to Sister Patar when you know, and she said this. She said, if they had to harm one of their own to harm us, they don't seem to care as long as they can harm us. Sis, and that's what it appears to me what it is, right? That they bloodthirsty, right? What's the Bible say about Esau? He has a bloodlust. So he will stop at nothing to get you, even if it means getting his own. That's how much they hate us. What Jeremiah Muhammad say, right, in class, that this oppressor hates us more than they love America, right? I believe he says something along the lines of that. Hates us more than they love America. So of course they will get rid of us and will starve themselves, because we all know that it's the raza, it's so-called Latino, so-called Hispanics, right? So-called, you know, black people, so-called Native Americans that keep this country running. They will get rid of us and thus make their country fall, because that's how much they hate us. You understand? So I wouldn't put it past us. That's what this really is. And what I'm saying, is that really far-fetched? I mean, if you recall, what was it, last week or the week before, where you had that incident in Oxnard, which I had the footage, and I'm going to show that right now. Just look at this. This is to the farthest extent they will go to try and get you.
DHS vehicle ramming a truck in Oxnard before taking someone into custody. Now a crowd quickly gathered to protest.
Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia has the video of the incident. He's live in Thousand Oaks, where the person taken into custody was hospitalized. Sid?
Yeah, he's been taken away from here. So I'm asking you, take a look at the video of what happened this morning. This video was provided to us
And look
by
at
the
this.
watchdog
Look at what they do.
VC Defensa. It shows an SUV believed to be driven by an immigration agent rammed the
Boom.
person's pickup truck.
God
This
damn.
happened in Oxnard around 8 this morning. VC Defensa heard that immigration agents were in the Oxnard area and went out to monitor their activity. Oxnard police tell us they received a call that a pickup truck had collided with the vehicle with ICE agents inside. At 8th and A Street.
So I'm gonna stop it right there. Right, you heard what the report said, that the pickup truck collided with the ICE agent's car. When the footage shows the opposite, the ICE agent crashed their car into the truck. Right, and this the brother that was driving the truck is also a known person that goes and documents and videotapes ICE, exposes them for what they do. So that's what I'm saying. Is it far-fetched to think that this is they're purposely targeting people? There's another story. Salaki, if I could, I'm gonna try and share this story. I found it online, right? About TikTokers that are disappearing. Right?
Oh, damn.
You understand? So I mean, what is really going on here? Like, what is going on that things are getting this crazy?
One thing's for sure, they don't like that camera on them.
Right.
They don't like, they don't like that camera. They don't like they don't like you taking pictures of them, videotaping them.
Sir, they absolutely do not, man. They be getting man. There's so many videos out there. Like I said, every day it's something, man. Every day is something like with this whole move. I don't even know what to call it, sir. Look at this. Go ahead, Kana.
No, I was gonna say just recently. I'm not sure if y'all saw the video where an agent got pulled over and he had his kids and he was intoxicated.
Oh man, if you can find me that story coming out, Bubba can show you could, Kana.
The thing is, I can't recall, but the generals brought it out. They said that you're gonna find out that behind that mask is a drunk, a drug addict, an abuser, right? And I wonder if all these agents are they, going out intoxicated, looking for brothers and immigrants, which are brothers and sisters, and the intoxication causes them to act like this.
It's like I'm gonna.
Yes, sir.
If I could remember that one cat committed suicide. He killed himself after they caught him sexually harassing a cop at a bar. Do you know what I'm talking about?
So like I said, he was SAing a police officer.
Yeah, a female cop inside a restroom at a bar.
Oh, a restroom. Damn.
Yeah, he was in the restroom SAing her. And then he went to jail for that, and then he ended up unaliving himself inside the prison. But that goes into what you're saying.
I heard about that. He hung himself, right?
Right. He hung himself. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me look for that, Malak.
I'm gonna finish playing this video real quick.
Oxnard police stopped the pickup. Police say then ICE agents arrived and then members of the public arrived and the scene became what they call boisterous. Officers stayed to keep the peace, emphasizing they did not help the immigration agents. One person was detained. That person was taken to Los Robles Medical Center to be checked out. Nurse Christine Farrell works for the VC Defensa. She updated us on the condition of the man who was taken into custody and being treated at the hospital.
One of the members was observing ICE activity, which is what they do. They're a completely nonviolent group, and he was rammed by ICE. Hit the passenger side of the car, injured, and taken to Los Robles Hospital.
These images were provided to us from outside the hospital. They show the person who was hospitalized from the pursuit and crash being taken into custody by ICE. This was between noon and 12:30 this afternoon. According to police, this was the only person being detained by immigration agents. And VC Defensa telling us this afternoon the volunteer who was taken into custody, his name is Leo Martinez. We'll have more details coming up later this afternoon. We reached out to the Department of Homeland Security for a statement on what happened this morning. So far, we haven't heard back. Reporting live at Thousand Oaks, I'm Sid Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
So yeah, that's what happened, right? The brother got injured. The brother got injured, and then they took him and took him into custody. I think they kept him there all day and then released him. But as I stated, right, obviously, right, it seems like these ICE agents have some kind of vendetta against the people that are filming them. You know, the sister Mariam said there's an incidence of ICE where they rammed the car into a crowd. Damn, I mean, like I said, so who's really the violent ones? Because from what I'm hearing, the people recording y'all are non-violent. Meanwhile, y'all shoot people. Y'all run over people. Y'all shove women to the ground. Y'all shove kids' faces onto the wall. So who's really violent? What did Donald Trump say when Mexico sends its people? They're not sending their best, right? What we say that they're bringing crime. They're bringing criminals, right? And what is it? I don't know if I can say the word, but they're bringing, the people that do the R word. Well, from what's being coming out, right? That's the Lord right there exposing the evil of this oppressor, right? We're seeing that the criminals and the people that do the R word, that assault people, is them. Is the ICE agents. Is the people in government, man. How many officials you're finding out are getting busted for sexual assault cases, are getting busted for molestation, are getting busted for, what is it? Misconduct, sexual misconduct, all types of things. Donald Trump, who seems, right, we all know that he's trying to do everything to make sure that Epstein list does not come out. Now, why is that? What do we know that was going on Epstein's Island, right? From what we're hearing, the victims are speaking out. Everything this oppressor wants to accuse us of, that's what he's doing. Salakia. And can y'all hear me?
Kinda.
We hear you.
Okay, okay. Salakia, I thought I lost the sound there for a minute. But yeah, understand.
I got that video, like.
Okay, not long.
I'm gonna share it.
Okay, you can share. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, Salakia.
No sweat. I want to find that story too of the missing TikToker real quick as well.
Oh, hold on. So like, let me get it. Let me get it together. So like,
no sweat. Yeah, hands of ice, right? Because these are the things that are taking place. People are going missing. We know about what did we hear about Alligator Alcatraz? What happened to those thousands of people that y'all detained? Where'd they go? You understand? Like all these things are happening at their hands. Ole kamata.
I'm gonna play.
Go ahead, Kana.
Safely, Scott. What did you do today? Where'd you go? Did you go fishing? Did you go to a restaurant? Well, you're about 100 miles off of where you think you are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Who's the guy in the white shirt?
That's the colonel.
Colonel. Okay, well, I'm federal.
Okay.
I'm trying to get home. I got my boys with me.
Who do you work for?
DHS.
Do you have your ID with you?
Can't imagine.
No, I don't.
Okay. But if I called them, they'd verify that you're a
100%, bro.
Okay. You don't have any type of credentials or anything that say you're DHS?
Not on me, no.
Okay. All right.
I only bring my weapon with me if I'm.
Okay. But you don't have any weapons on you right now?
No, I don't.
Okay. So what I want to do, I want to talk away from the kids. So I'm going to ask you to step out of the car, and we're going to walk back to the back of your car. Okay?
Are you serious right now?
Yes, sir. I am. Zach, how much have you had to drink today?
About 4.
For what?
4 drinks.
Like water, alcohol,
Nice.
beer. What'd you drink? Kool-Aid?
Are you guys really trying right now?
I'm just asking what you look like you're impaired. I smell alcohol coming from you, so I'm just asking how much you had to drink to make sure you're not too impaired to drive that vehicle. Okay, how about this, Scott? So again, I think that you might be impaired. You look, your eyes are bloodshot. They're kind of glassy.
Are they really?
Yes, sir, they are.
Show me.
Imagine that.
I don't know how you want me to do that.
Take a picture.
Okay, we could do that in a minute. But the other reason why I think you're impaired is just the way you're walking. You're kind of stumbling a little bit.
I'm not walking anywhere.
Okay. And then also the way that you were seen driving, you're like kind of swerving and stuff. And then the colonel tried to pull you over and you didn't immediately stop. You stopped here on the bridge. He tried to stop you at a safer spot a little bit back there.
Okay. I have not drank in several weeks.
You don't drink alcohol?
I have not drank alcohol in several guys.
Scott, I believe you're impaired.
Guys, don't do this. Yes.
I believe you're too impaired to operate a motor vehicle safely, Scott.
Yes.
You know, and then that's
All right, guys. So this story
for you.
I found the video.
Salakia. That's white America for you. He said, "Who's that?
Right.
Who's that right there?" And he said, "That's the colonel." he
colonel.
didn't care that I was a colonel. Man.
Right. If I could, Commandant, I got a question. Did he just lie on camera? Did they just catch him in a lie?
Yeah, he admitted. He said, "How many did you have?" He said he had 4.
Right. And then what did he say? He said, "I didn't have a drink in months."
No, first he said, "Yeah, come on." He lied because first he admitted he drank 4, and then
Right.
you know he started. I think he was trying to help him out by saying, well, "Would you have 4 for waters, for this, for that?" You know, like prompting him to like say something that's not alcohol related. You know, and he's like, "Come on, are you trying to fuck with me right now?"
Right.
You know, like this devil. You know, and then he lied. He said he never had a drink in I don't know how long. He said in several months, right?
Several months when he just admitted to 4. Like he just lied on camera.
He is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. Because
Right.
1 minute he admitted it, and the next minute he's
Right.
making a whole different story.
Right. Imagine that, man. I mean, now if an ICE agent is willing to lie about his alcohol consumption, what else is he willing to lie about? And that's my question to the audience, right? To y'all watching. If he's willing to lie about his alcohol use, what else is he willing to lie about? Is he willing to lie about someone ramming their car into him? Is he willing to lie? How about the people he works for? Are they willing? Go ahead, Kanan.
Say if he's willing to lie about alcohol abuse, what other abuse is he willing to lie about?
Right. Oh, I was being too kind, Commandant. You're right, Kanan. I was being too kind. Right. What other abuses are going on in that household?
Yeah.
Right. But of course, how about the people he works for? You know what I'm saying to everyone listening? The Homeland Security officials, the congressmen that support them, the people in government. Epstein's list. That's all I gotta say. Epstein's list.
And so, like, Mama, didn't that, what is it? The Prince of York just stepped down from his title because he's affiliated with Epstein.
Imagine that.
Like if I could too, I think his kids were in the car, right?
Imagine that.
He had his boys in the car.
He's drinking and driving with his kids in the car.
With the kids in the car, so no regard for your children.
There's more like if he's drinking and driving with the kids in the car, like I'm like 99% sure that when he's out there doing his job with the ICE, he's probably drunk as fuck too when he's out there doing,
Yeah,
you know, he's out there
careless.
kidnapping, taking people in, drunk as hell.
Right.
You know, but that's like that goes back into the whole thing of their professionalism. Because that's what Christy on Naomi said, that they're hiring professionals. Well, your professionals are drinking and driving with their kids in the car, and he's saying, "Don't separate me from my kids." You know what I'm saying? Like he's okay with separating other people's families, separating people from their kids, but when it came to his, he felt that a little bit. Like, you know, he
Right.
felt that like, oh man, like, you know, I know I'm breaking the law, but don't separate me from my kids.
Right, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe what
Like,
John Muhammad said, he should have had a little bit of mercy for you know the families that you know they say that are breaking the law by being out here.
hey, but you know what? They did show him mercy. That cop is telling him, I still think that you're not able to drive.
Yeah,
Like, you
come.
know, like he's giving him the benefit of the doubt. That's what it looked like to me. Like, you know, he's being cool. If that would have been some Hispanic drunk as fuck driving, they wouldn't have gotten that talk.
Sir.
They would have threw his ass in the car and then, you know, like, hey, you know, you go sober up in jail, or, you know, more.
They would have shot him more than likely. Salaki,
Yeah,
I wanted. Go
I
ahead,
was
sir.
gonna say they ain't gonna care about your talk of, oh, I got my kids in the car. All that
Right.
shit gonna go right out the window. They ain't gonna give a fuck about none of that.
So, Salaki, I just wanted to share this precept real quick, right? Because that's heavy what Kamada brought out, right? He was being taken from his kids. Meanwhile, he was taking people from their kids. And this is what God says. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Meaning, be not deceived. Don't think that all the evil that America does, all the evil that these ICE agents do, all the evil that all these officials, government officials, congressmen, the president, the senators, all the evil that they do, don't think for 1 second that God is letting them get away with it. The Lord has something special for them, right? And the Lord is poetic. And everything that they've been giving out, all the evil they've been doing to people, is going to come back unto them. And that's what this scripture right here, this verse right here is saying. For whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. I just want to share that precept real quick.
Like,
Go ahead,
man,
sir.
you best believe that, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, you got a lot of white people, a lot of white Christians that believe in the Bible. And not just like, you know, they believe in the Bible, and they believe in the New Testament.
Right, sir.
They read the book of Galatians in that church.
Right.
And that's Galatians what, 6 and 7?
Sir, 6 and 7.
God is not, be not deceived. Don't be deceived, man. You know what I'm saying? God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Right, sir.
You gonna get it. You believe in
Right.
God, you believe in the New Testament, you believe in that Bible, man, you got a day coming to you. You got to
Right.
see that what your people are doing to the Hispanics, you're going to pay for that.
Right.
You're going to pay for that 10 times more.
Right.
You know, and like, you know, we talk about this all the time, how white people get you know, they get a good laugh out of this.
Right.
They're laughing, they have a ball talking about it. You know, it's one less immigrant. Should have came here legally.
Right.
You know, the list goes on of all the things that they say.
Right, sir.
Man, all that's gonna go right back to you. You just gotta wait. You know, the Lord could send another plague. You know, if you thought
Right.
COVID-19 was bad, man, wait till you get the next one. You know what I mean? But like, they gotta understand though, like, that those people that they're oppressing, those are the Lord's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans are the tribe of Issachar, or the Central Americans are from the tribe of Zebulon. You
Right,
know,
sir.
and they get a kick out of our oppression. You just wait and see.
Right.
Well, there's
So
that
le-
one scripture. There's that one. It's like if I could.
which
There's that
one?
one scripture where it says that the Lord is gonna laugh at your calamity.
Mm-hmm.
Con,
You know,
I'll find it.
and in the day of your destruction, you're gonna be
I'll look for
praying.
it.
Them white folks gonna be praying on the day of the destruction. They're gonna pray to God. They're gonna open up their Bibles and they're gonna pray, and the Most High gonna laugh at their calamity.
Con, I got you. I want Proverbs 1:26.
Go ahead.
Con, I'm pull it right now. Yeah, Con, sir, that's heavy. You say that. Give me 1 second. Got it right here. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 26. It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Oh, mock when your fear coming. That's what they do to us. They mock us out. You know what I'm saying? You pull up any video of us getting deported or any ICE video, you look at the comments, you know, you have white folks laughing, mocking us, having a ball.
Right.
You know, the Lord,
Right.
go ahead.
No,
No,
I'll
go ahead.
say,
You got
sir, they like putting that laughing emoji, like at all
laughing
the stories.
emojis. But there's gonna be a day when the Lord gonna mock them and laugh at them. And you know who else? We are too.
Right.
So
Go
like
ahead, Sly. I'm about to next brother.
Officer Matabar is asking for the link. If you could post it on
Con. And let me get it. Where is it? All right. Just uploaded it right now.
Yeah.
The link to the show. Link to the
Screaming.
show.
Is he crying? What's up?
So, like, Sir Officer Matabar, we got the link up. If you see it, go ahead and click and join. But Khan, did you want the second part of that verse, sir, which is the next one?
What's the next one say?
Next one says, when your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Now, I think that's for our people too. You know, we have a lot of you know, Hispanics that agree with our oppressor. And they're
Right.
doing the emojis too. They're putting the emojis, the laugh out loud, and you know, you should have came here legally. You know, this is the
Right.
same shit that white folks say.
Right.
And they're Christian. And they believe in, you know, they supposed to believe in Christ. And you know what? And the Lord gonna reject you too. You know, when you're afraid and you're scared and you're praying to God, the Lord gonna reject you too. Can you read that one more time? It's like
Khan, sir. The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 28, or Salah, I'll go back to verse 27.
no, go to 28. It's fine. 28.
Okay.
Oh, you're good. You're good. It's like
Then shall Salah, okay. Verse 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
that's you know, that's scary. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
You call
sir.
upon the Lord. You know what I'm
He-
saying? Like destruction gonna come here. The Lord gonna destroy this place, and when the Lord destroying this place, you gonna call upon the Lord, and the Lord is not gonna hear you. The Lord is not gonna hear
Right.
your prayer. The Lord is not going to be with you because you're rejecting His people right now.
Right.
Go ahead. It's like pass to the next brother.
No sweat out of one. I got that story also of the missing person. Just real quick. If any other brother wants to say something real quick before I pull the story.
Shalom. We have a
Oh yes. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom,
I'm sure with us, sir.
Damn right, man. Look, Louisiana to Cali to wherever y'all at, man.
Also in Christ.
That's it. I don't want.
I'm right. Okay, Salaki, I'm gonna pull that story real quick. Now I don't know how true this is, right? But this is what's going on, and this is an oppressor that's missing. Real quick, I just want to emphasize how far they will go.
Well, it looks like we might have our first one. Dash Dabrowski, a political commentator with over 500,000 followers, hasn't been seen or heard from in more than 2 months. His last post, dated August 8th, was about the Trump Burger restaurant owner getting arrested and possibly facing deportation. And since then, nothing. No videos, no tweets, no updates. Now, maybe he's fine. Maybe he just needed a break. But something about this feels off. Creators don't just vanish for months without a single trace, especially someone who was posting daily. I've said this before and I'll say it again. They're not going after the big names first. They'll start with the mid-tier voices, the ones loud enough to matter, but small enough that people won't immediately notice when they're gone. So, where is Dash? Why has nobody heard from him since that last post? Maybe it's a coincidence, but maybe it's not. Either way, people are starting to ask questions. If you're online, if you care about independent voices, keep your eyes open.
You know what, Malak, it's crazy that this is happening. Because you know what?
Right.
You know where this happens? This also happens in Mexico. Like
Right, sir.
you have journalists that will talk about the cartels, expose the cartels and then and all of a sudden they go
Imagine
missing.
that. Right,
They go
sir.
missing because they're out there exposing them.
That's
I want to say
crazy.
this more than likely happened in Germany as well during the Nazis. But
Sir.
I'll relate it to Mexico because I know for sure this happens in Mexico. Some
Right.
reporter, exposing the cartels, and then they go missing, and then they find out he's chopped up somewhere.
Sir.
And
That's
that's
crazy.
that's happening over here. I'm not saying this cat is chopped up, but I'm saying he's exposing. What is he exposing? Donald Trump? Or is
He
he
was exposing Trump. He was exposing ICE. He was exposing ICE. Like as you heard from the video, right? It was a deportation case.
okay?
So,
Deportation case. He's speaking up, and now all of a sudden he's
right.
disappeared.
He disappeared.
And then they went after that one cat today.
Right. They went after that one brother today. Then few days ago, what is it? Last week they went after the other brother, crashing the. You know what I mean?
You remember that one sister where she was inside that parking lot, and she was a famous TikToker too, and they slammed her on the floor, and then they put their knee on her neck.
Yeah, let
You
me
know what
see.
I'm talking about? I mean, there's a lot going on. There's so many now. So, but I remember that one as well.
You talking about the video that he played the last time we was all on here?
Yeah,
The sister
you
get
played
hemmed
it.
up. Yeah.
Good.
It's not a surprising thing for this to go on. I mean, if it's true or not, I ain't gonna say it's true or it ain't true. But anytime you speak against the goddamn oppressor, all of a sudden somebody go missing. You know what I'm saying?
So like I think I got it right here. Other one. So like after my board, that one I think that was the sister that was shoved to the. You talk about the sister was shoved to the ground by the ICE agent after her husband was taken away. That's a different.
She was in the hallway. The one, remember we did the other what it was the show y'all did, and the sister was outside or something happened to her. She was outside and they tried to block her off or whatever.
Okay, Con. Yeah, damn, I can't recall. I found this one though. Look at this.
Colombian TikToker being yanked out of her Tesla by ICE agents during an arrest. Tatiana Martinez was streaming on the app when agents approached her car in Los Angeles. An official from the Department of Homeland Security said in a statement that she was detained because of a prior DUI conviction, adding that Martinez came to the U.S. in 2022 and was, quote, released by the Biden administration. Martinez gained a following on TikTok after posting videos documenting ICE raids under President Trump, with videos advising people on what they should do if stopped by agents. She's being held in a facility near the Mexican border, and it's not clear if she has an attorney. This video shows a
I mean,
I think this is the one.
Concert. What more needs to be said, man? Like, am I making? What's Sir Muhammad always say? Am I making this up? I mean, obviously they're trying to send a message, you know. That at least that's what I'm getting from. They're trying to send a message to everyone recording, you know, their raids and monitoring them. They're trying to intimidate people into basically saying you don't come and record what we do. Do not come and talk to us. You know, stay out of our way is basically what they're trying to say, or else you're gonna get it. At least
They don't
that's
want you
what.
saying anything.
Right. Be quiet.
They don't want you to say anything. But wait, you know what? You know what's gonna be crazy? Wait till you get one of those whistleblowers. You know,
Right, sir.
one of them cats gonna come out and expose everything that they're doing inside those detention centers. And then when we hear it, I won't be surprised because I already, like, you know, I already know how they are. Like,
Right,
I know
sir.
how the oppressor is, and I know how demonic he is.
Right.
You know, but a lot of people don't know how these people work. You know what I mean? So one of them cats is gonna be a whistleblower and expose the whole thing.
Right. And what's crazy is while all this shit going on, you know what Trump did? He got the goddamn ballroom getting tore down so he could rebuild the shit.
Imagine that.
He don't give a damn about the people or nothing. He worrying about his goddamn ballroom getting tore down at the White House so he can get a rebuild. He don't give a damn about our people.
Right, sir.
He worrying about his people. He worrying about being over you and trying to ship our people out. He only care about his goddamn self.
Right.
You got it.
Nah, so I was going to ask you, sir, real quick. Didn't something happen with Kristi Noem as well, where she's getting 2 private jets or something like that, for like the amount of like millions and millions of dollars?
Now, what that was?
Salakia, say again, sir.
What you were saying? Who it was? About?
What is it? Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem. She it came out that, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, too, who knows the story, but she's getting 2 private planes at the cost of millions and millions of dollars.
Where do you think that money come from? That money come from our people, Black, Latinos, Native Americans.
Right, sir.
That's why you can afford to do what you do. Like, the economy is running off of our people, off of the 12 tribes. That's what your money coming from. That's what your income coming from. Like, y'all ain't doing this shit because y'all just won't sit there and give orders. Like, our people is the ones out there slaving, working their ass off. And then all of a sudden, let's deport people, let's get people out. And that's why people is crying over the farms. We ain't got no people to work the farms. And it's a bunch of bullshit, man.
Sir. That's heavy because that's exactly what it is. And as the Sister Mariam just said, tax money is where it's coming from. So our tax money, right? Yeah, y'all want to complain about your tax dollars supposedly being used by us or misused by us, you know, because we're supposedly abusing the system. Meanwhile, this is what your government does with the tax money. This is what you oppressors do with tax money. You go and spend it on unnecessary things, but you want to complain about a Latino family that uses the money to buy food, about a black family that uses the money to buy food and survive. You want to complain about them. But now I see your game. You want the money for yourself so you can spend it on unnecessary things. You oppressors, man, as Commander General Yohana calls y'all, are a bunch of sore losers, man. Y'all have everything already and you want more. You got to have more. It's never enough with y'all, man. You'll take over the earth until the entire earth is a wasteland. That's the nature of you oppressors, man. Y'all cannot help yourselves. You got to take everything.
Right. Didn't he just say something about shutting down with the snaps?
Right.
during the with the government shutdown? Didn't he just say something about cutting it off or something?
Khan, I've heard a few things.
Like you want to shut it off, you know what I'm saying? While y'all eating good. No,
Right.
There's thousands of so-called Black, Latino, Native Americans out here starving who depend on that. You know
Right,
what I'm
sir.
saying? Now you want to shut it off so y'all can eat good. You still eating good. You still making money off our slavery. You making money off our slavery. But you want to shut something down. I'm gonna shut it down. While y'all eating good, you living good. So it ain't gonna affect you. It's gonna affect our communities.
Malama, can you show that that article or that post where Donald Trump said, where Donald Trump said that the gangs are putting a bounty hunter on ICE agents?
Khan, sir, I'll look for it right now.
And then at the same time, find that video where that one ICE agent's claiming to be from Florencia.
Khan, sir.
It's like, what do you say? The gangs put bounty hits on the ICE?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He said the gangs,
Or the
I think he
cartels,
said
right? Cartels.
No, he said both. He said the gangs of LA, and then he said the cartels.
Yeah, that's some wild
He was
work.
saying both.
When y'all have a bounty on us every goddamn day. Like, that's wild. That's wild to even say. Y'all trying to take us out every day. That's kind of wild for to say.
Right? Ain't no gangs putting no bounty hunters on the ICE. They don't give a fuck about that. Neither do the
Like, hey,
cartels.
you know, shit, we ain't got no military, no army. How we gonna put a bounty on somebody? And y'all the ones underlining everybody. Y'all the ones and government power locking all us up, separating our families, everything. But you gonna say we putting a bounty? That's kind of wild.
Oh, I think it's this one right here. I don't want Salakia. I have it right here. Look at this. Look at this video real quick. This might be it. This is the first one about the gangs, I think. Like, imagine that, man.
Do you know what video I'm talking about?
As long as Salakia.
You can play. Sorry.
The whole outside with the zoo shit, never see home. 26. So I'm getting like mad messages from my DMs and social media and on my comments. And I randomly get a text message talking about a recent video that was posted in my account. I was like, what are y'all talking about? By the way, I'm sick, so if I sound weird, yeah. I get threats daily on IG and everywhere all over my social media all of a sudden due to an old video I posted months ago about Iran. Iran, that was not to be a threat. It was literally a joke, bro. Like, seriously, it's just content. Anyways, once I seen that video that was posted in my account, then I was like, what the fuck? Well, didn't I post this like months ago? Then I seen the caption, and then I was like, wait, I didn't do that. I still got the video saved on my draft from months ago on TikTok, bro. I'm gonna pull it up right here. Now, here's the fucked up part. The federal government is involved with something that I didn't do. Like, what? So this is what they reposted off my TikTok. That video got taken down. So here's what they reposted on their page. Now that video is going crazy as hell on Twitter, bro. Now I'm a threat to the government with something that I didn't do, bro. Now I'm being called a wannabe YN, a wannabe gangster over a video that I didn't caption or I didn't post. So thanks for my followers for letting me know about this, because seriously, this is getting out of hand. Like, literally, this is going crazy, viral all over social media right now. Probably might end up being on the news, bro. So my apologies for that contradiction and rumors from happening. I know my First Amendment, but I did not post that video. So to clear that out, I did not post that video. And I apologize for all the rumors that's going around right now on social media about this conflict. And those other kids.
Blessed that these hoes on my dick cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Tifu and Kanye West. As long as the hoe outside with the zoo shit never see home.
So I'm getting these mad messages from my DM.
So like I found the other one, not the one.
I think I sent you one from the Inconvenience Truth.
Okay, I found this one right now. This is the other one. Did you want me to wait on this one, the Florencia Trece member?
Wait on that one because I want you to, if you can read the one where it says that the Mexican gangs are putting $50,000 bounty.
You sent it on Instagram or which
on the Facebook Messenger.
I'll find it right now.
Salaki.
I just wanted to say, like I always say when I come on y'all class and everything, like I'm Judah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all Issachar. We brothers, man. We don't give a damn about, you know what I'm saying, all that nonsense that's going on. Like they want to separate us. You know what I'm saying? But they can't separate us. We the most high people. We brothers. We don't look at each other no different. When you come into the ISUPK, it's 12 tribes. We all brothers. You know what I'm saying? They can't separate us. And that's the thing what they try to do. They try to do all this propaganda and all this. They can't separate us. We brothers, man. Like I said before, I got all Issachar and Zebulon, all that on my whole goddamn street. I ain't never got no problem with them. They in my whole neighborhood, always been. We ain't never had no issues. We brothers, man. We know that shit. We go through hurricanes and everything. We always look out for each other. Like, you can't let the devil come in and deceive you. You can't let the oppressor come in and deceive you. We know we brothers. We know we go through the same shit. We all love the same shit. We all do the same shit. We brothers.
Damn right. You know what? It's funny that now that everything's happening with, the whole thing that's happening with the ICE, a lot of Mexicans are definitely waking up to seeing that the white man is the devil.
That's right.
If you seen that video, a brother just posted this with Ralphie Barbosa. He's a Mexican comedian, younger cat, and he made a joke. He made a joke where he says that I think he says he walked into a restaurant and he seen a brother, he's seen a Judah in a room full of white people, and they made eye contact. But within that eye contact, they were communicating, and he was communicating with them. You okay? And he said the Jew that responded to him, "Yeah, I'm good." You know what I'm talking about, Malama, or no?
Nah, but I'll look for it.
Y'all gotta see that. It's funny as hell because they're not saying nothing to each other. It's just eye contact. He sees him with a bunch of white people, and he gives him a look like, "You good?" And the Jew that look at him like, "Yeah, I'm straight." It's just the way they're looking at each other. But only we would know that, Only we would know, like, giving us each other signals with just eye contact.
Right.
Y'all, I'll put the video up. I'll share it on my page, and y'all can check it out. It's funny as hell.
No sweat.
And I feel like that's the reason why we can't. The scripture says, "Never trust your thine enemy." Like we can't trust on the white man because, like, how you just posted that video, Malagma, right? Like that's an old clip, and the oppressor is always trying to have us, be emotional and confused and afraid. You know what I mean? They dug up an old clip, an old video, and they did that recently too with what was it? This past weekend they had the No King protest.
Right.
And they dug up an old video, I think it was in Boston, where it was like crowded, like, thousands of people. And they try to, they were circulating that video saying that happened over this weekend. But that was a video that happened I don't know how many years ago.
Right.
They try to pass it like if it just happened. You know what I mean?
Imagine that, man.
You know that's what propaganda looks like in America. You know what I mean? They don't teach us the truth, and they try to shape our emotions so we can react instead of think. You know what I mean? That's why earlier when I was like, I had seen an ICE agent have, you know, broken a sister's back. You know what I mean? But I you know, I had to verify that, and that's one thing that we're gonna have to do that a lot nowadays with the AI and you know knowing how the oppressor's a damn deceiver. You know,
Right.
we have to make sure that all these events is actual factual. You know what I mean, and not just talk on it and you know what I mean start pushing them in social media, because that's gonna cause brothers and sisters to react, but in a fearful way. You know what I mean? And you know, they're gonna have us arguing about a video that's you know a clip, you know, years ago or months ago or what have you. Like the brother said, you know, they had pulled it up. Meanwhile, you know, you have what's her name? Christy Nome Malagma, what you say?
Right, yeah. Yes,
right?
Christy Nome, right.
Yeah, you know, spending millions of dollars on 2 jets while they claiming that we have a government shutdown. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
so like that's sick, man.
And you got to watch some of these Negroes too. Some of these Negroes get offended. Oh, you know, Mexicans can't say nigga, but you'll sit there and let your oppressor say it. He your favorite rapper.
And they'll invite the oppressor to the cookout, sir.
Right. He your favorite entertainer. He can say it, but me and my Latino brothers, Native American, we the same goddamn people, but you gonna let the goddamn white man, the devil, say nigga and rap about it, and it's cool.
Right.
You gonna tell me my brother can't say it? We the same fucking people, and you gonna complain when he say nigga?
Right.
Like, no, nah, y'all got it. That's why I know the truth is the truth. When you and I ask UPK, then you learn the truth. You know, we the same people.
Damn right.
You'll let your oppressor say it. Oh, he could say it in his raps. But when our Latino brothers say it, oh, why they can't say nigga? No, he is my nigga. We the same people. Y'all ain't come from these tribes. Y'all ain't come from the 12 tribes. But you letting the goddamn oppressor say nigga. It's cool with him. That's the problem with our people.
So like and that's the same. That'll be the same brother that Officer Lahad was talking about. That you know, making sure that he's he's all right around them. You know, he had to signal the brother. You know, another brother knowing that that's his brother, looking at him like, "Are you all right?" And then he communicated back to him like, "Yeah," you know what I'm saying. And for him to respond back like, "Yeah," it's like he knows that he's around a crowd that's never going to have their best interest in mind for him.
Right.
Hey, real quick, too, Commandant, I'm gonna share that video, and then you guys gotta look at the comments. Look at the comments, and people are speaking about the comments where they got into that situation.
Yeah.
You know, I guess they're driving down. You know, they're traveling, and they had to stop through some little town. And then when you see when you're like in an all-white town,
yeah,
there's a bunch of white folks, and you out there like stopping at a gas station or store, saw a bunch of white folks, and you see that one Judite or one Israelite, it's like, oh shit, like you know, that's what it is. Like, you good? I'm good. All right, no sweat. We'll walk out together.
So like I can only imagine what that looked like. Like your eyes just pop up. You know what I mean? To make you know, so you can make sure that brother's looking at, like, your eyes go wide up, like you see me, like, and then you squint, like are you all right? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I've never dealt with that. I've only dealt with that in Arizona. When we're going to Arizona, and there's certain places in Arizona that was like, oh shit, it's kind of a little different over here. You know, but we were together, so it was okay. But I'll only
No,
imagine how that would feel if you were by yourself and then you look around, you see another Iskrai or Judite right there. You know, you probably think like, damn, bro, like, I'm glad you're here. Shit. It's a lot of you.
What y'all told me last time? Y'all told me what lefty gunplay ain't even a goddamn Mexican.
Right.
Hey, so like if I can tell a story.
He get to run around and say nigga, but he ain't even goddamn Mexican.
He's one of us. And so like I said, if I could tell a story, I remember one time, right? I used to be into the Bad Brains. The Bad Brains is like a punk, reggae, hip hop band, Judites. And I remember it was my coworker, and he was an Issacharite too, but he grew up on his mom's side that was a devil. And he would invite me to the shows. And I remember one time we went, and this was in Anaheim. And the thing was that in that show there was a lot of devils. And then I remember it was a Judite, and then he saw me, and then he was like, he looked at me, and that brother was like happy to see me. And I looked at him, and I was like, oh shit. And then that brother told me, he's like, hey man, thank you for being here. And at the time, I couldn't understand, like, what was he thanking me for? But like now that I'm in the truth and I think back to that story, it's like because he was around devils. And for him to see somebody like himself, like he's like, oh shit. Like if something goes down, I know this brother got me. In other words,
that was in the spirit. That was in the spirit.
Yeah, kind, sir. You know what I mean? Like he was
Hey,
looking for.
I can't wait till y'all get to come out here to Louisiana and come do camp with us.
Damn right. Damn right.
We need y'all to come out here, man. We got a lot of Latinos out here. You know what I'm saying?
Lord out, man. Lord out, sir.
Because I'll be seeing on TikTok. I'll be seeing on TikTok. There be sisters like cooking food, and what you were saying is right. You were like, I remember we actually one time when we was on the show, like, damn, there's not many Issacharites out there. You're like, yeah. And on TikTok, you see sisters like Central Americans, I would say more so that they be making food, and they be having the businesses on TikTok, right, getting the likes and making money on the side.
Like I said, my whole neighborhood full of Latinos. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I say I can't wait till y'all be able to come out here and break, do camp with us. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be great. It's gonna be a great thing.
Damn right, all right.
Kind of. But Salaki, I got the story right here. And there's a video right here, Adawan. Oh, this might be something else. Salakia. Of course, gotta have the ads, man. Come on, where's the skip at?
All right.
You can probably just read the title for right now.
Con. It's Mexican gangs offering up to 50,000 bounties for ICE agent assassinations, and U.S. DHS says.
Welcome back. This is a Fox News alert breaking a moment.
And so like just the title itself, right? If you could pause that, because at first, the first thing I started to see on social media, it was that it said the cartels.
Right.
And now we're seeing Mexican gangs. Like, is that what they mean? Like Mexican cartels or Mexican gangs in the U.S.? Like,
that's a good question. I mean, as I've learned, Kamada, there's no truth in them.
Right, they're deceitful. Right.
And then the sister Mariah says something. She's like, they're just making shit up as they go.
Right.
That's the truth. That's literally what they're doing. Most, like you talking about Mexican gangs, these cats right here got felonies on the run. Ain't none of these cats trying to put no bounty on no ICE agent. $50,000. Come on, man.
She said so. She said Who delivered that message to DHS? She asked. But so like, I'll just see if I, let me play the audio to this thing. This is something else.
Mexican gangs offering up to $50,000 bounties for ICE agent assassinations in U.S., DHS says. Federal law enforcement officials suspect Mexican criminal organizations are funding a scheme to pay thousands of dollars in cash bounties for the killings of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) agents, with payouts allegedly increasing based on an employee's rank and actions. The Department of Homeland Security (DHS) on Tuesday announced the alleged bounty system offers $2,000 for gathering intelligence or doxing agents, including photos and family details. $5,000 to $10,000 for kidnapping or non-lethal assaults on standard immigration officers, and up to $50,000 for the assassination of high-ranking officials. Under President Donald Trump and DHS Secretary Kristi Noem, every criminal, terrorist, and illegal alien will face American justice, DHS wrote in an ex-post. The announcement came after the Washington Examiner first reported the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, uncovered gangs in Chicago were offered up to $50,000 to assassinate high-ranking ICE officials. Gang members in Chicago's Pilsen and Little Village neighborhoods have positioned armed spotters on rooftops to monitor law enforcement activity, according to the outlet's report. Communication is conducted via radio, DEA officials alleged. On October 6th, federal agents in Chicago arrested a suspected Latin Kings leader accused of offering payments to capture or kill a senior immigration officer involved in Operation Midway Blitz, a sweeping crackdown on those who sought refuge under the city's sanctuary policies. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Illinois unsealed a criminal complaint charging 37-year-old Juan Espinoza Martinez with 1 count of murder for hire. DHS identified the intended target as Commander-at-Large of the U.S. Border Patrol Chief Gregory Bovino. Depraved individuals like Juan Espinoza Martinez, who do not value human life and threaten law enforcement, do not belong in this country. DHS Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin wrote in a statement, "We will not allow criminal gangs to put hits on U.S. government officials and our law enforcement."
So real quick, if I could, real quick, before we get to that video. They're saying this brother right here is the leader of the Latin Kings, and that he was targeting that one guy. What's his name? The chief of ICE. Am I getting that right?
And there's a thing. The only people I know that wear those color shirts are construction workers.
Right. That's what I was about to say.
That is crazy. And there's another thing too, right? Because they're saying that they're putting up these bounties, and this is one thing. Like, our spirit is for hire, right? That's what means. Man, you know, like, we're in poverty. You know how many like brothers will be like, you know what? I'm gonna go pull this hit, and then I'm gonna cash out, and then give the money to my family, and then flee to Mexico. Like, you will have so many people. You know what I mean? Taking those bounties, like, this is a damn lie. That's how you know.
That's what I was about to say. Like, who come up with this information?
God damn.
Right, and then the sister said, she said that's fake news.
Fake news. She said it perfectly. Come on, man.
Right.
Like, your oppressor make up any goddamn thing.
God, sir.
Your oppressor come up with anything and make all this kind of information. Like, what kind of shit is this?
Right.
This is like to show who the goddamn deceiver is.
Like, before they put up a bounty against an ICE agent that will ruin the whole organization, they'll put up a bounty against the other hood,
the rival hoods.
Yeah, right. Like, they're not gonna play with ICE agents.
And the sad part is, if I could, right, is that you got oppressors that will believe this. You got Christians that believe this nonsense. I mean, look at the picture of this brother, man. This brother don't look like he the gang leader of Latin Kings. Of course, looks can be deceiving, right? Because I don't want people to say, like, I'm just being biased. But $50,000 for a hit on an ICE agent, and this the leader of the Latin Kings.
when it looked like he just got off of work.
Yeah, he looked like
he was putting up some drywall, and then they just came to the construction site and just took him.
Right.
This is Salaki, if I could, right? This is about the same thing as saying that a smiley face tattoo with a on a finger is the gang tattoo of MS-13. You understand? Like these oppressors really are going out of their way to spread lies and propaganda. Go ahead,
we can't even put up a smiley face emoji because they gonna think we MS.
Oh man, imagine that.
Like the oppressor is so.
Can I say stupid?
Right.
Or is like stupid or unintelligent?
There's one brother in middle school. He used to call everybody maggots. Like he a damn maggot.
Right.
And you gotta realize this is the same tactic that they always use. They've been using the same tactic for years to make us look like the criminals, and like this is one thing. But outside of that, I want to say, man, the Passover in Houston this year, you know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Screwston.
I can't wait to see y'all brothers, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be there.
But
What they call it? Screwstone, Texas?
Yeah, Houston, Texas.
Down south.
Screwstone, Texas. Damn, man. I got I'm gonna shout out on Officer. What is the Officer? I'm sorry, White man. That brother said, I got PTSD from Houston, Texas. I know for
he had another. He said PT some. Oh, he said PTSD.
Yeah, he getting the flashbacks from Houston. Shout out to the class of 2022. I know.
Yeah, me and my life, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, God. But yeah, man. This shit just, man. The white man. If you can't see that the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of by now, man, Lord be with y'all. Because I mean,
look like he had his job. Look like he took a picture at his job.
Right, he took a picture at his job. Probably got him while he was at work, man, and trying to say this is the man that did it, man. That's crazy.
So this is the thing. I'm pretty sure, right? Because it was recently, a few months ago, where they found out a devil that was planning to, commit a massacre, and they found his guns and all of that. Like, where if they're finding out these brothers, like, where are these devils who are planning on committing the next mass shooting?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they should focus on that. Because recently, after Charlie Kirk got hit, you had the little kid, and then you had another one who shot up the police officers. And it's a consistency of oppressors, who are really trying to take lives.
Right.
Didn't they just do a whole Netflix? What it was on a Netflix series? A Tag In. What's his name?
So Netflix on what?
Who?
What his name? Tag In, the one who was unaliving all the goddamn people wearing their skin and all kind of shit. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, not Dahmer. It was Tag In.
Oh, damn. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta look that up, sir. Damn. I mean,
it just did a whole goddamn Netflix series on it.
Not Ted Kaczynski, right?
I think I heard of it. He was wearing their skins.
Yeah, he was wearing their skins and all kind of shit.
Oh, Ed Gein.
Ed Gein, okay. I gotta look that up, man.
Yeah, he was unaliving all the goddamn so-called white people wearing their skins and killing all the women and all kind of unaliving all the women and shit.
Actually, that's man.
Netflix series of it.
Okay, Con with Con, sir. I definitely got to look that up now. Yeah. But real quick, what I was gonna say, right? I lost my train of thought, right? But yeah, this oppressor is really unintelligent, and what they do, the sister said that's diabolical. But it's crazy because they do these things, the wearing of the skin and stuff, and they want to talk about us. You know what I mean? So once again, everything that they do, they want to pin it on us, so that people, don't suspect anything. This oppressor is the devil, man. And
Right.
like I said, man, you if you can't see it now, Lord be with you. But
And the thing
I'll
is
go
that
to the next
before,
video.
so before you hear of any Hispanic or so-called black, taking somebody's life, like you gonna hear about an oppressor going out and opening fire on committing a mass shooting. That's what you're gonna hear before you see any Hispanic or black going out there.
Right. What's crazy is in these past few days, man, you had those incidents happen, man, where it's mass shooting after mass shooting.
Right.
But God, these oppressors are really, going, showing, exposing themselves on who they truly are. But Salaki, let's get into the next part, and then yeah, this will be the last story for tonight.
Shit, last time I remember, man, no fucking poor little kid, you fucking pedophile. Esh the fuck up.
Racist Edgar.
Okay, yeah?
What are you gonna do,
No one
Edgar?
said I'm an Edgar,
What are
you
you gonna
stupid
do, Edgar?
bitch. What, nigga?
What are you gonna do, Edgar?
Hey, only because you're police doesn't mean you're the shit, nigga. Alright?
Cause I'm a man, that's why I'm
No,
the
fuck
shit.
you're not. You're a fucking
I'm a
gay ass
grown
bitch,
man.
nigga. Hey, pull up to the hood right here. Let's see what happens, nigga. Yeah,
been
because
in
you're
the hood.
fucking. No, you haven't, nigga. You're gay
I
as
grew up in
fuck.
South Central
No,
LA,
the
bro.
fuck you didn't. You're
This
gay as
neighborhood
fuck,
ain't
nigga.
shit,
Shut
bro.
the fuck up,
This
fool.
neighborhood ain't shit.
Say it, say it.
Disneyland. This neighborhood ain't shit. This is Disneyland, bro.
Sure, nigga.
Florencia,
Sure.
Holmes.
Oh
South
my
LA.
god, so fucking scared. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You're gay as fuck.
Shit, I just work here, homie. You don't know where I'm from.
Because you're gay as fuck, nigga. Because you have no
Edgar.
fucking life,
With
nigga.
your
I ain't no
deep-
Edgar, nigga.
With your Edgar ass haircut.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Edgar ass haircut.
Nigga, you're fucking ice, nigga. Nigga, you're ice. You gay as fuck,
Grown man,
nigga.
bro.
Hey, shut the
Grown
fuck up, nigga. You gay as fuck, nigga. Get the fuck out of my face, nigga. Matter of fact, please, nigga.
I've been in your face.
Nigga, no fuck you haven't.
Ooh, torta. Look at that torta.
Why is nigga you're shit? Last time I remember, man, no fucking poor little kid, you fucking
You little
pedophile.
Edgar?
Hey, shut the
You
fuck up.
racist Edgar.
Okay, yeah?
What are you gonna do,
No one
Edgar?
said I'm an Edgar,
What are
you
you gonna
stupid
do,
bitch. What, nigga?
What are you
hey,
gonna do, Edgar?
Hey, only because you're police doesn't mean you're the shit.
Salaki, God
Okay, so
damn.
that goes into what you posted last time.
Right.
Edgar, the Latino
equivalent of YN.
Young niggas.
Right. Yeah,
Right?
and Khan.
That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I had asked it, because I think that's around the time that this video came out, and I just always noticed that, just like the way that term YN is used as a way to insult young black males, Edgar is used as a way to insult young black Latinos. I mean, young Latinos, So it shows you
we black, my nigga. It's a lot.
yeah, but for context sake, people are gonna get confused. But so-called Latinos and so-called black people, right? As you can see, we're both the same people, man. And this is crazy. Go ahead, sir.
It's Edgin. Shit on Netflix. He got a whole story about how he was unaliving the goddamn people, where they got it.
Sir, I'm definitely checking that out.
Yeah,
concert. So, Rwan, is there anything you want to say? Asalaha?
Going again. Remember they're talking about professionalism. This cat is not no professional. This cat said, "I'm from South Central LA. I'm from Florence. You don't know where I've been, or you know what hoods I'm from." And for those of you that don't know, Florence is a gang. And they just posted. They just made a post saying the Mexican gangs are putting a $50,000 bounty on the ICE agents. And this cat right here is an ICE agent saying that he's from Florencia, which is a Mexican gang. More than likely he's not. Who knows? Who knows if he is or not? Who knows? But he is saying that this is an ICE agent on camera telling somebody, I'm from South Central LA and I'm from Florence, which is a Mexican gang. This is bullshit. Like that whole shit of the $50,000 bounty, Mexican gangs trying to kill ICE is bullshit. They're not a threat, but these clown ass cats are a threat. You get what I'm saying? Because they are hurting and harassing people, killing people. They're a threat to society. They're a threat to people, and they're a threat to their own people as well.
Sir.
They the ones who made a peace treaty with the East Coast Crips.
Yeah,
right. Sir. Khan.
Right. I only know because I used to be in that world, but I came into the truth. So
Most High in Christ, sir.
So yeah.
So like what was I gonna say real quick? Then I lost my train of thought, but it's not the first time that like there's been videos circulating around of cholos becoming Border Patrol agents and ICE agents. I was gonna say to Officer Laha, so like, sir, is this the brother that gave the inside on the gangs, putting the the $50 bounty on ICE agents? Do you know what I mean? This must be the source right here. Salakia.
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, this is the source. Like, come on, man. Get somebody who's credible.
That's hilarious, man. But this, like, how? You know what's crazy? I'm gonna say this, right? In the truth, can't help but laugh, man. But in the truth, right? You cannot be a gang member and be an Israelite at the same time. You understand? Here you got to leave that lifestyle and turn to the Lord.
You got Gorilla don't understand that.
Constant. This is about just as bad as Guerrilla Hebrew. This is like this is just as bad. Seeing this fool banging his hood while he's an ICE agent. He's just as you understand? Like they're both the same. It's the same spirit. You understand? Sis.
What's even wilder, you wait to get pegged in your ass, then you won't go back to gang banging.
Concert from gang banging to gang banging.
Right. Gang banging to peg banging.
Damn.
That's wild.
So like,
how you gonna claim your hood after you was a priest of the Most High?
Yeah, that's wild.
You won't get from peg banging to gang banging again.
Right, sir.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's just as bad as you gonna claim your hood while you an ICE agent. Like you gonna claim your hood as you was a cop.
That's why he has his face covered.
Right,
That's
sir.
why he has his face, because eventually he has to go back to where he came from his little neighborhood, and no one's gonna know.
Right, sir.
No one's gonna know what the hell he's doing on the side.
Right.
He probably doing the same thing. He probably face down, ass up. That's why.
Good night.
I think that was the last story, though.
Yeah, we could wrap it up for tonight because I know we already almost at the top of the hour. And for Spirit of Brotherhood for the brothers in the other zones. So Lord Allah, we know we get it again next week. So our official, Salaki, our new day and time, right, is going to be Tuesdays, 10 p.m. until, going forward, the Inconvenient Truth. Of course, Lord allow, brothers can go live, anytime during the week, with content. Of course, if y'all tuning in, right, like, share, and subscribe. Comment, let us know what you think. If you got any questions, wanna contact us. Want to be on the show, like anything you want to give us, bring out to us, like information and whatnot, and things going on, please feel free to email us at the inconvenienttruth1969@gmail.com. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, YouTube, on the Inconvenient Truth 1969. Once again, just type that in and it should pop up, or the Inconvenient Truth, and you'll see the little orange logo right there. That's our profile right there. Follow us, contact us, and stay tuned. But of course, we're gonna be back at it again next week. All right. With that, I want to say, Yahweh en el nombre de Yahweh Shai les bendigan. Yahweh, what is it? Yahweh en el nombre de Yahweh Shai cuida sobre ustedes. Salaki, I might have got that salute wrong. I'm just saying it the right way, right? Yahweh Shem Shabrakata to the carnales. Yahweh Shema Alata Bashim Yahweh Shai to the mujeres, man. And we'll be back at it again with that. Shalom, Rasa.
Shalom.
Shalom.
I'm gonna have to get y'all. I'm gonna have to get y'all to come on our radio show, man.
So you want to plug it in real quick?
It's UPK for the record on Louisiana channel Saturday nights from 9 to 11. That'll be down south time. So I'm gonna have to get y'all to come jump on our radio show.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do it.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we can get a cross stream in there. But all right, sir. Tawada for joining us, man. Salakia to Kadala Mare Tawada Kana for hopping on with us. Of course, shout out Officer Kamada, Officer Lahab, man. We're gonna be back at it again next week. With that, orale raza.
Shalom.
Hey, shalom.
Jehová, tu Dios, te ha escogido para hacerle un pueblo especial. Jehová, tu Dios, te ha escogido para hacerle un pueblo especial. Un pueblo. No está hablando de los chinos, no está hablando de los árabes, no está hablando de los japoneses, de nosotros. Nosotros somos la gente más odiada en este mundo, más odiada. Y toda la gente de